So hello everyone. So this is CA Sanidhya Saraf, your friend, mentor, and coach for audit. So all the students who are going to give examinations in November 23, this video is very important for you, and this video might be a game changer. Right? This video might be a game changer for you all. I'm going to share something very interesting, and I'm going to share something that can be very helpful for your preparations for the upcoming November 23 examinations. Right? Now, as you know that the new syllabus, the new scheme of things have come, the ICI study material is out for the new syllabus that is applicable from May 24 onwards, right? Now talking about audit, most of the portion is same, right? The most of the portion is same for the existing syllabus and for the new syllabus. But in the new syllabus study material, if you see, Institute has given some practical based questions. Institute has given some practical based questions, some really new questions Institute has provided, and in every chapter, right? And every type of questions institute has provided in the new study material. They have provided example based questions, they have provided theoretical questions, they have provided integrated case study scenario questions. So every type of question they have provided in the new study material. Right now the content is common. What the institute can do is, in your upcoming November 23 examinations as well, they may test you up from the May 24 study material, and that is something institute can indeed do. आपको सरप्राइज होने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं है, ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूट कर सकता है, सिलेबस तो सेम ही है, राइट? So what I strongly advise you is that at the time of practicing questions, do practice the questions from the new study material issued by the ICI for the new syllabus students. Do practice those questions. If at all the questions get repeated from the study material, that's a bonus for you all. And even if the questions don't get repeated, so your conceptual clarity will be enhanced, right? And you will get a good grip on audit. सब्जेक्ट का प्रैक्टिस अच्छा हो जाएगा आपका. अब आपको मैं दिखाता हूं फॉर एग्जांपल. अब देखना, जो इंस्टीट्यूट का अपना न्यू स्टडी मटेरियल है, that is divided into 3 volumes, right? That is divided into 3 volumes. Now if you see the volumes, so basically the content is the same, only the bifurcation is different, the division is different, right? For example, if you go inside the chapter of quality control, you will get SQC1 and SA220, that is already there in your syllabus. If you go inside the chapter general audit principles and auditors responsibilities, then you will get some standards of auditing that is already there in your existing syllabus. Similarly, if you go in the chapter audit planning strategy execution, you are going to get some standards of auditing that is already there in your existing syllabus. So all the modules are applicable for you as well. All the modules are applicable for you as well, except module number 9, chapter number 9, chapter number 8, chapter number 10, chapter number 11. So these 4 modules are not applicable for you for November 23 examinations. And chapter number 12, digital auditing and assurance. So module 1, all the 7 chapters are applicable for you as well. Yani you guys can refer the questions from here. Module number 2, chapter number 8 to chapter number 12 not applicable, but chapter number 13 and 14 is applicable. So you guys can refer the questions from chapter number 13 and 14. In module number 3, except chapter 18, the other chapters are applicable, right? Now, supposingly, you go inside the chapter of quality control. So I'm just showing it to you that from where you can get those questions for practice. So now you see, basically the institute has provided 3 kinds of questions in every chapter in your new syllabus study material. Number 1 is the test of understanding, number 2 is theoretical questions, and number 3 is integrated case study scenario. This institute has provided in every chapter. So now you can see in the quality control chapter itself, we have test of understandings, test of understanding 1, then test of understanding 2, then test of understanding 3, then test of understanding 4. And this test of understandings, they are brilliantly designed, and they are really very conceptual. It will help you in your conceptual clarity. Then test of understanding 5. Then we have integrated case scenarios. Then we also have key takeaways that is given at the end of every chapter. This is also something you can refer. that summarizes the key points of every chapter. And then we have test your knowledge questions. Theoretical questions. So you see, in this particular chapter itself, we got 4 test of understanding questions, we got 5 theoretical questions, and we got 1 integrated case study scenario. So in total, 10 questions we got here, right? In total, 10 questions you got here. So just referring to this 10 questions, it will give you an insight of few questions of ICI. And as well, there is a probability that the same questions might be asked for you in your examination. So the same pattern you have to repeat for every chapter. Module 2, module 3, you have to repeat for every chapter. I believe it is very, very clear. One more thing. If you see at the end of the chapter, Institute has also given a QR code for shortcut to engagement quality control standards. Now, if you scan the QR code, there is a very beautifully designed summary notes of the standards that the Institute has provided. So that also you can refer for revision. So in new syllabus ICI study material, Institute has indeed provided you a lot of resources that you can use for your preparations even for November 23, and they can be highly, highly beneficial. Number 1, it's the test of understanding questions provided at every chapter. Number 2, they are the theoretical questions provided. And number 3, the integrated case study scenarios. And number 4, the key takeaways that they have provided at the end of each chapter. So these are the 4 things. These are the 4 resources that you can indeed refer, and I will say that it is going to benefit you a lot. And who knows, you might see some copy paste questions in your exam hall. We never know. And then you will say कि अरे क्वेश्चन नया आया है, but क्वेश्चन नया नहीं है. It is from the new syllabus study material, right? And entire India should know about this. So that is why I have recorded the video in English, so that entire India gets to know about it. And you can actually use the resources provided by your own mother institute, that is ICI, right? So I can tell you one thing, that these resources of the new study material, they are going to be highly, highly beneficial for you all. So don't miss it. Do refer it, right? And if you want me to help you out in your efforts, then in that very scenario, I can help you out by consolidating all these questions. By consolidating all these questions together that are relevant for the existing syllabus students as well, by consolidating all the test of understanding, all the theoretical questions, all the integrated case study scenarios, I can provide you the same in one file. So that is something I can do for you all, so that your efforts actually get reduced. So if you feel that this initiative from my side will be helpful for you all, then just let me know in the comment section, and do like the video and do share the video, and don't forget to subscribe the YouTube channel. All the very best. Love you all. Take care.